Hey, so it's going to be a little different today. One, because it doesn't rhyme, and two, because I'm sitting in a different seat, which is a very big deal. So it's either called These Streets or it's called Rough Jagged Ice Covered Shells. Not quite sure which one to pick yet, but here it goes. Contrast. Contrast between these streets before sunrise and the insides of the buildings that line these streets. These streets are rough, cold, and unforgiving. The walls of the buildings that line these streets are jagged and impenetrable. These streets will literally freeze you to death. The jagged frozen shells of the walls that line these streets are unforgiving to nobody without a key. There are many keys that many folks hold that temporarily slide open the walls of these streets, separating blissful comfort from imminent death just long enough to slip through. But these keys that open the walls of these streets are not easy for everyone to get their hands on. For some, these keys are handed down at birth or at the time of passing of a grandparent. Time without the absence of keys conditions some folks to the point of never realizing the power of these keys. You might think that not realizing the power of the keys you hold might make the holders of the keys more generous with these keys, but from what I've seen, it is quite the opposite. The holders of the keys might spare a glance, but usually not much more than a forced polite smile in passing. A life without the absence of keys seems to breed feelings of entitlement. A feeling of entitlement crowds the conscious and leaves no room for compassion or rational realizations that the playing field has never in fact been equal for those who don't hold the keys and those who have never known the absence. Those that have never known the absence have never known the contrast. They don't see the harsh realities of the brutal streets because for them these streets are nothing more than paths from one warm, cozy place to another. These streets hold no space in their realities because their minds are insulated by the thoughts of their destinations, and their vision is obstructed by the positions of their upturned heads, which results in them never truly realizing the realities of how cold, dark, jagged, and cruel the edges of these streets really are.